I just picked up this Ruger LC9S, and I got a real cool edition. I thought it is the Engraved edition. Do a quick safety there. Um, I have not fired this thing yet, and this is the Engraved, and it's a nice heavy engrave. It's kind of like the Western saddle look. Really digging it. Like I said, I didn't see many like this. There was another one on there, but I looked elsewhere and I did not see them. It's a TALO edition, so it is limited. But picked this up from my wife, and I think I'm going to end up using it more than she does. I picked up a 9-round mag on eBay, which is a factory 9-round mag for this gun. I do got them loaded up. Just stretching the springs at this point, and I'm keeping the slide open, stretch the springs a little bit. But I did also get some Talon grips for this thing. I'm a Talon grip kind of guy. I've got them on most of my guns. PPS M2, PPQ M2, and my Glock 27, all FDE Lipsy. And I just want to do a quick, Talon grip deal. I did a little customizing on the Talon grip. Okay, I went ahead and trimmed them up a little bit. I tend to do that just to kind of customize them for myself. So I cut this off. What I did is I basically folded it in half. People ask, why would you spend 17, 18 bucks and then cut it up? But I do. I like just tailoring it like how I like it. So I did. I folded this in half. It sits like, let me see how it sits. I think it was something like this on the pattern. Or how it would have been, I believe. I'm not sure how it's at. But anyway, I did trim it. And I trimmed that off too. I usually don't like the way it wraps around the back, and I don't like the way it wraps around the front. Nothing against Talon. It's just I like customizing the way I like them. So I'm going to drop this. This is unloaded. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Okay. Drop this down and just do a quick reps. Now what I did do is they do give you the little alcohol wipes, and I'm sure everybody's dealt with this and done this. I basically use alcohol, rubbing alcohol. I'll get it from wherever, and I pre-wiped this down. I'm an auto body guy by trade, and a lot of people don't realize when they get that little wipe, and they'll use these little wipes, which is included in the pack, and they wipe it around and this and that. You really don't want to do that. The way you're supposed to do this with cleaner, and I don't even know if Talon knows this, I'm sure they do if they read up on this stuff on their adhesion, but as far as good cleaning, you wipe in one direction. So if I had this pad, say this is a wet wipe, I would literally wipe it one direction and maybe flip it over, make sure your hands don't contaminate it, and wipe it again. You don't do this. You're cross-contaminating, they call it. You're floating other greases and stuff on this. Once this is clean, you should probably touch it as less as possible. But that's wipe in one direction is the right way to do this. You only get so many of these. They're given 2 these days, which is pretty cool. I guess 1 per side. I did get some mag. I got the mags too for another, I think it was another $1.50 or something, $1.99 maybe. You get for the extended mags. So I got those also, and I pre-clean those. So after you clean them, you want to let them gas for at least 10, 15 minutes, 15 minutes at the least, I would say actually. Make sure it's evaporated. So I pre-did that. So I'm gonna go ahead and just stab this on there. Let me see. This is the one for this. Now another thing you want to think of is when you handle these after you stick them off, you don't want to handle the edges because that's where it's going to lift if anywhere. So if anything, grab it towards the center or whatever. Let me grab my X-Acto knife. These work pretty good just for kind of help placement. And what I'll do is I'm going to line up basically that circle, and it's going to be right there. I'm going to go a little lower. I'm going to get that circle just right. Just kind of easing it on there. Mag release. And I'm going with this top line too. I want that line right where that is, so bear with me here. And I want to do this a one-shot deal. So I'm getting my center here, and I want that gap perfect. That looks pretty good. Like I said, try not to touch the edges. I'll stretch that right there on that circle. Bring it on down. And I will take the heat. You know, I usually use a hair dryer. I'm a bald guy, so I'm going to use my wife's hair dryer. But you definitely want to heat set it after you're done. And that's it. Done deal. Like I say, I'll press that down, work any bubbles out or whatever. But gotta love the Talon. Okay, same thing with the other side. Quickie. Don't touch the edges. And you know, they have the sand texture as well. I like this rubber gripping. You get that X-Acto. X-Acto works pretty damn good actually. It helps you line it up. I'm right-handed, so I'm trying to work this. This side, you don't have to deal with the mag release so much, but it looks like that's a piece that comes off when you're smithing it. So I'm going to basically go off the center. Get that center done. And I will be going off this body line of the pistol itself up in here. I want that. I've seen another guy do it, and he didn't do that. You can see where it's kind of... See, so what I did, I'm actually a little high, so I'm going to come up with it. You know, it's a one-shot deal, kind of, sort of. You can move it around a little bit, but I'm looking down here at the bottom, that nice straight line. That looks pretty good. Now I'm going to look at the top body line up here. I'm going to look around my edges here. It's got a nice little area there. That looks pretty good. Doesn't have to be perfect, really. But see how I did that. I come around this, and this is the line I'm talking about. You want an even line. If you're hanging a poster on a wall or something, you want to look at that where the wall hits the ceiling and line that poster up that way, and you got a small gap that way or a large gap, however close you are to the ceiling. But anyway, so that's it. Laid all that down. It looks pretty good. That's where I want it. I will heat set this. There's a good look at that inlay. More look at the inlay. Very nice. I'm liking that look right there. I'm going to set this off right over here. Okay. Now let me wrap the mag. Grab my mag. This is the 9-rounder eBay. I believe it was about 30 bucks. I'm going to do the same thing. I already pre-wiped it. Try to make this quick. These YouTube videos are only so long. This I'll try to find the center. There's a hump right there. And these are kind of crucial because around this turn, you'll see what I mean. So I'm finding that the high point of this to the center. Right about there. I'm gonna follow it along. Let's see how that is. Stretch it along. It's pretty good. This I may have to trim because I don't want to overlap it. I want it to butt. So yeah, some nice sharp ass scissors. Got my peepers on so I can see what the heck's going on here, and give it a little trim. Perfect. Did a lot of that. Okay, there's that. I will heat set that as well. So that's a done deal. This is a full mag. The gun is not cocked. I'm going to insert it for looks. I'm not going to cock it, but that should look right there. Okay, so these you got to buy extra. The grips come, I think they're $16, $17.99 maybe. Kind of pricey, but they last forever. And this was, I think, $1.99. And then the little shorty for the pinky extender. And actually my wife likes it. It's for the 7-rounder. And this is going to go on there. And so they do specify when you're going to buy these. And it's cut out perfect. Look at that. just right. This might be a little trickier because it's so little. And I got such clumsy hands. You know, a lot of people bitch that I didn't get a manicure, but sorry, it's just me. I work for a living. I use my hands every day, and some of that shit just don't wash off. Okay, so deal with it. Okay, how are we looking on this? I see a corner there, so I'm gonna go right there. Come across. Sorry. I'm gonna stretch it over a little bit right there. That looks about right. These are actually tailored really nice, I will say. There we go. So that is the 9 round, and these 7. That is the look. See, I'm liking it. I like it. Like I said, this is for the wife. She loves that. And I'm liking the 9. The 9 was a little tight. Last night I loaded it up with 9 rounds. That last round I had to use the Apula, you know, to jam it in there real good. But I left it in overnight and all day through the warm and cold. And a while ago I emptied it and I loaded it back up just to get those springs working. And it actually took it by hand, not too bad. So it's kind of neat that that did work, and I do. Like I said, I leave this slide open as well. And I leave the slide open as well, and that stretches a little bit. You know, it makes it a little easier for racking up, was my goal for the wife. But anyway, that was my LC9 engraved. That's the LC9S, I should say, engraved. And I love the artwork. I doubt it, but I thought I've got some cool Testers gold. It's not like a oaky gold, like a fake 24 karat. It's more of a gold metallic, kind of like an automotive gold. And I've actually, about a year ago, I inlaid a Walther I had with that gold, just the lettering, and it looked really good. Really sharp look. Let me see if I can find that. No, I don't got it laying out. But like I say, it's just a kind of a toned down gold and a copper kind of. But I don't think I'm gonna. That'll look too kind of ghetto probably. I'm happy with the black. I like OD guns and things like that. I got a PPQ M2 that's OD factory, and I do like it. And actually, my Glock 27 is Lipsy exclusive FDE. So. I like them just a little customized. I'm an automotive painter by trade, and I like the whole customization thing, and you can make it the way you want it. But that's just a quick review on what I did to my Talon. And there you go. Thanks, Talon, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.